So, we got to timestamp it. And we outside. What's going on? It is June 24th, 2026. It's approximately 6:51 p.m. Eastern Side. We flipped the poles. It might be Western, Gregorian calendar, but I don't know, but I know one damn thing. On that birth certificate or that certificate of live birth, they put our names in all caps. Yes, they did. So that means that they were standing on business when they named us. And when they put our names in all caps. So I'm D'Amica. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. Our reporters, the truth. We're about to open up some portals and reveal some truths. And with this transmission, as you can see by the thumbnail, as you can see by the title, why did they choose to go in the direction that they chose to go in? Right? So just because everyone else is going in a certain direction, or just because everyone else is talking about something, just because everyone else is doing something, does that mean you should as well? Right? So we're going to go ahead and tap into a tarot read, and we're going to welcome in these energies. As y'all chime on in, grab your notebook and your pen and let me know if y'all can hear me. My son, he's at football practice, so I got me a little traveling pack now. So with that being said, we outside. And I was like, well, he out there doing his thing on the field. Let me come on in my field and do my thing. Make sure y'all check out the reaction videos that I've been doing lately. And last, before we get into this energy read, I just want to thank y'all. I just want to say thank you to you all. Just thank you for your support. Thank you for your hate. Thank you for your love. Thank you for it all. So let's go ahead and tap into this energy read. Hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. Let's pull on the tarot and let's just see. Let's just see what's in the energy here. Why did they choose to move in that direction here? So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's welcome in these energies. We got the Divine Collective here, and we also got General Collective energy here. So we just simply want to know why. Why did they choose to move in the direction that they are moving in? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's give it a quick shuffle here. All right, welcome to the energy. Welcome to the frequency. Ashe. All right, let's get some cards on now. Let's see what's going on in the energy, y'all. Why did they choose to move in that direction? All right, so coming off strong is the devil. The devil is coming out first. So what that is saying is they chose to move in that direction because they were they were materialistic, right? They became addicted. They became trapped by their materialistic desires. The devil got their ass. What's up, Capricorns? How y'all doing? So their self-imposed restrictions and their unhealthy attachments is why they chose to move in that direction here, okay? Next is coming out the Seven of Swords is coming out reverse. So why did people choose to move in that direction? Which direction are they moving in, right? So with the Seven of Swords coming out here reverse, that is talking about there's a need. They moved in that direction because there was a need to change an approach. They realized that whatever direction they moved in, their taxes that they were using, it wasn't working. It was time for a renewal of consciousness due to extreme deception or trickery, right? So they moved in whatever direction they moved in because they couldn't trust someone in their circle, or it affected them in some way. Trust has been broken, right? So that's why they moved in a certain direction. They wanted unburdened from guilt, right? They wanted to come clean about manipulation because liars are exposed here, okay? Now, the Seven of Pentacles came out reversed, okay? So what that is saying is they moved in that direction because of unfinished work, procrastination, and low effort, okay? There was a lack, there was a waste and lack of growth and setbacks, and whatever energy they were sitting in, they were very impatient, okay? There were no results in love work and efforts. There was little financial compensation, and it was a stagnant career. So that's our first three portals that came out. Let's see what else is going to come out. So why did they move in the directions they move in? Let's see who's going to fall under the devil. Because under this storyline here, it's talking about those that were, they were being trapped into materialism here, right? Their materialistic desires is what's keeping them stuck. And that's the direction that they chose. So let's see which way they're moving in next. And it's also due to their self-imposed restrictions there. Oh, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. So the Nine of Pentacles is coming out here. So this is talking about present time. They realize that you've reached a certain stage in your life where you feel confident, where you are confident, and where you're independent and self-sufficient here. So while they're addicted to materialism and they're being trapped by material desires, you are having feelings of security and freedom. It's time to celebrate the difficulties, the struggles, and the hard work that lined your path. This is the balance of love here, okay? Somebody's about to purchase a property too. Keep that in mind. Through hard work and discipline, you now can, it says, you now can enjoy your money, leisure, and comfort. This is feelings of security and freedom here, okay? Rewarded effort, success, achievement, independence, leisure, material security, and self-sufficiency is what you are having here while they are being trapped by their material desires here, okay? So the devil got the foot on, the devil right here, the devil got the foot on their neck here. So you keep on joining because you've reached the stage in your life where you are confident, independent, and self-sufficient, okay? Now, for those that are stuck in this energy here of the Seven of Swords reverse, okay, let's see what's going to come out for that in present time. Because the reason why these folks moved in the direction that they moved in was because there was a need to change their approach. They realized that whatever tactics they were using, it wasn't working, right? It was time for a renewal of consciousness. Let's see what's going to come out next. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's going to come out after the Seven of Swords reversed here? What up, air signs, earth signs? What's up, y'all? Okay, so I'm looking at the Fool is coming reversed. Okay, so what this is talking about here is somebody's holding back. Like somebody understands that there's a need to change their approach here. So whatever direction they moved in, it's like they're holding back and they're acting reckless now. And it's risk taking. It's like they have a fear of the unknown. Ah, shit. And they're disregarding their consequences. Damn, they're acting recklessly. It's like they've conceived a new project here, but they're not ready to birth it into the world yet. Damn. This is present time too. So for those that's sitting in this energy here of the Seven of Pentacles coming reversed. So this energy is talking about procrastination, unfinished work. So those moved into a direction where they were already procrastinating and there was unfinished work. So it led them to have no results in whether it was love, work, community, society, investments, projects, whatever it was, they had no results in it. And they also had little compensation, financial compensation, and it caused them to have a stagnant career. Let's see what's happening in present time. That sounds like that wasn't the direction they needed to go in right there. Fuck no. These mosquitoes fucking me up out here. All right, so this one right here tried to flip over here. The Eight of Cups is coming reversed, so somebody's returning to something like a stagnant place. But they're also in fear of change. Current time, they refuse to move when it's time to move. It says here they're returning to an unhealthy relationship. Yeah, and they're hesitating to leave here, okay? So back over here with the devil energy, right? We started off with those who were being trapped by material desires, that devil energy. And then come to find out their material desires, their unhealthy attachments, they were attached. The unhealthy attachment was them being attached to you, your desires, your wants, your needs, your energy, beloved. So with that being said, the devil got a foot on their goddamn neck here. They're addicted to a lot of things here and they have self-imposed restrictions. And then in present time, it's like they realize that you've reached a stage in your life where you are confident, independent, and self-sufficient. It also says through your hard work and discipline, you can now enjoy your money, your leisure, and your comfort because of that balance of love. It's time for you to purchase that property, whoever you are. Look at that. I just killed a mosquito and got blood on my goddamn portal. Ain't that about a bitch? I got his ass though. They fucking me up out here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's see what's gonna come out for this storyline here. Still present time. What's happening, Divine and Spirit? What's happening to those that are stuck to that unhealthy attachment? Because they chose whatever direction they chose for a reason. What is their status? Oh, who are you? Come here. So I'm looking at the Five of Wands coming out here. So right now they are sitting in conflict. They're in their life, conflict is brewing, or it's been existing, but it's brewing even more. It's blowing up in their face, and they're having problem with communication. No one who is around them wants to listen to one another, and then they're sitting in this energy of consistently trying to face competition. It's like they see everyone as a competitor here, when in reality you're only competing against yourself. What the fuck? So it's time for them to cope with their emotions in a civil manner, because that is a must. That's what's causing their financial instability. Their feelings of their feelings of jealousy and greed has turned into envy here. Okay. They got it fucked up. But remember, they have an attachment to this devil energy here. Yeah. Wow. So under this storyline here, where those were told that whatever tactic that they had, it was time for them to change that approach, right? Because the tactics that they were using, it wasn't working, right? They didn't listen. So now they're stuck in this full reverse energy here, acting recklessly here because of the fear of the unknown. They're holding back, and for some, they've conceived this new project, but they're not ready to birth it into the world yet, okay? Because of them acting recklessly, and they're also disregarding consequences here. Let's see what's going to end up here. Hold on, y'all, because this is crazy. It's like they taking risks, but they taking risks for the wrong things here. Wow. And they were told not to. It's like somebody that's being told not to. They're still doing it. That's ridiculous. Okay, I saw you come here and bring that ass here. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This is why they're acting recklessly. Here you are sitting with the Wheel of Fortune. You got the wheel in your hand. You got good luck. You got karma. We're talking about life cycles here. Ever-changing cycles of life, destiny, ups and downs. They are fucking me up out here. For real. No, for real. I'm getting fucked up, y'all. I'm getting fucked up. For real. I got one of them again. Got me fucked up. We gonna fight out here. I don't play with that. I don't play with the motherfucking mosquitoes. They out here biting me, taking my motherfucking blood and shit. You know how precious my fucking blood is, bitch? You out here fucking biting me and shit? So yeah, off with your fucking head. All right, so now we got... the Seven of Pentacles is out here, right? So that was talking about that unfinished work, right? Those that were sitting in that energy of having unfinished work, procrastination, and they were impatient because of the lack of rewards. But their energy was scattered all over the place, right? And they were aware when to stop investing their time, money, and energy. For those of y'all sitting in this energy here, or if you know someone sitting in this energy right now, they're returning to an unhealthy relationship. They're refusing to move on. Eight of Cups reverse came out here, okay? And it's needed for them to move on here. Let's see how this is going to turn out, all right? Gotta stretch it out. Motherfucking knee hurting. I need to be having my ass on that field with my son doing them goddamn exercises. All right, so I'm looking at the Sun reverse. God damn. Well, they didn't want to move, so now they can't. The Sun has come reversed. Okay, this is a temporary depression. Lack of success, difficulty in achieving their goals, temporary dimming of their inner light, and blocked joy. Okay, wow. So now we're finna see how all three storylines is about to end up, and we're gonna start with that devil energy. All right, and I'm curious as how it is gonna end, because it's already ending in those that's sitting in that devil energy, those that are sitting with that unhealthy attachment. Right, they have those self-imposed restrictions. It says here they're addicted. They're being trapped by their material desires, bondage materialism, okay? Then it ended out that there is conflict in their life that is brewing, and it's blowing up in their face here. They're having problem with communication, whether they're trying to communicate with other people. If this is legal issues, right? It's like they're trying to communicate with a certain group of people who may have documents, who may have paperwork, who may have truths that are actually lies, and they don't want to lie anymore, right? So they want to tell the truth here. They also have energies of those that are jealous and greedy, and it's turned into envy here, right? Like they really want to suck someone's energy the fuck away from them, and this shit is like, what the fuck? You can't do that. So they've been told to cope with their emotions in a civil manner, but they didn't. So now they have this financial instability, and they're consistently facing a competitor here. And I'm actually seeing them like trying to compete with someone who's not even fucking competing with them. It's like that person that they're trying to compete with is in their own lane, focusing on competing with themselves, right? But by them trying to compete with themselves, this motherfucker that's discombobulated is seriously thinking that this entity over here is competing with them, and that entity ain't even looking a fucking way. So let's see how this is going to end out here, because it's like whoever is in this energy of that Five of Wands, no one wants to listen to the other, but everybody wants to say something. You see what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up, all y'all, because all y'all are fucking wrong, right? Whatever's going on in this energy here, the feelings of the jealousy, envy, and greed, right? They've been told to cope with emotions in a civil manner, and they were told that it is a must that they do this. Let's see how this is going to end up. Did they listen? Child. Damn. I got a feeling they ain't fucking listen. Let's see, because you're sitting up here in the Nine of Pentacles, beloved. Whoever you are, you good. And you, look, blood has spilled over this. Remember I said I killed a mosquito? So the blood is on. You've reached a stage in life where you are confident. They try to spill your fucking blood, because you've reached a stage in your life where you are confident, independent, and self-sufficient. Blood has been spilled over this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see how this is going to end up here. Wow, or they tried to. Damn, blood is on the stage. Like, blood is literally on the word stage and where you. Let's see how this is going to end out here, y'all. Woo, who that? Who that? Ah, strength. God damn it. So you, whoever sitting in this Nine of Pentacles, beloved, you leaving out in strength. You are courageous. You have inner strength, compassion. You have mastered your emotions, and you're going to continue to master your emotions. By the way, a fucking roar. Leo season is where? Right here, every day, every year. Leo season. The sun revolves around all you motherfuckers. But yeah, the strength is out here. You're gentle, but you're firm with your power, right? Look at you. You're showing courage even in difficult situations. You have mastered your emotions through compassion. Ah, shit. And so they stuck in that devil energy, y'all. They stuck in that devil energy. And don't forget, something's going to blow up in somebody's face real bad. And they're going to have problems with communications. Nobody's going to want to listen to them at all, if it's not already happening. Because they see everyone as a competitor. Even those that have mentored them. They see them as a competitor. Wow. All right, so second storyline here. We got those that started off in this energy of the Seven of Swords coming out here reversed. So we had those that realized that, damn, shit, I need to change my approach, because the tactics that I've been using, they not working. These the swords, this the mind here, okay? So it's like somebody's debating in their mind about a renewal of consciousness here, right? And it's due to extreme deception or trickery by either themselves or someone else here, okay? So Seven of Swords is how it started off reversed. How it ended was in the middle of that, right? We found out that they wanted unburdened from guilt, and they wanted to come clean about manipulation, and they wanted liars to be exposed. But then the Fool came out reversed. So the same one that wanted the liars to be exposed was the ones that was lying, in a sense, okay? And then something about somebody that conceived a new project, but they weren't ready to birth it into the world yet, due to them acting recklessly, disregarding consequences, okay? And for some, they were just risk-taking and having the fear of the unknown. I just spit on y'all and shit. My bad. All right? Then the Wheel of Fortune came out, right? So for some, you were granted that Wheel of Fortune, okay? For some, you didn't. For some, they were holding back, okay? They started holding back because of the fear of the unknown. But for some, you took that risk. You was like, fuck that. I'm about to go through the dark night of the soul, because whatever's happening, the trust has been broken here. So I need to regain my trust with divine, with spirit, with myself. Because whatever's going on in my circle, liars are being exposed left, right, up, down, fucking diagonal, 180, 360s. Everything is being exposed. So I need to change my approach. The tactics that I was using, it wasn't working. Somebody started telling the truth, okay? Somebody started sitting in the energy of telling the truth. Wheel of Fortune came. Life cycles. They are now in control of their life. The Wheel of Fortune is granted for whoever you are. This is your destiny. Be aware of the ups and downs, right? Karma. That's what life is all about. It ain't all good. You ain't gonna learn shit if it's all good, right? Right. So now let's see how this is gonna end up here, child. Woo wee! You got the will, beloved. Which way you gonna turn it? Which direction you gonna go in? This is about ever-changing cycles of life here. Whoever you are. Let's see. Let's see. Liars are exposed. Oh, what's that? Come here. Yeah. Yeah, I got bit up. Yeah. Liars are exposed. So the Two of Wands is coming out first, right? So this is talking about you're planning. For some, you're planning and you're moving forward. You realize that progression with achieving a particular goal is a must. So you're in the mode of discovering, whether it's discovering yourself, whether it's discovering more truth, whether it's discovering divine spirit, whatever it is, your mind is on some discovery type shit. And it's like a partnership. So it's actually you rebuilding this relationship with yourself here. What an amazing fucking journey. So you're stepping out of your cocoon and you're exploring new experiences in new worlds. While other systems and worlds are crumbling, here you are going on another voyage to experience new worlds here, okay? Because you remember, you control a realm. So we got to check out all these worlds that has been built within a realm. So whatever's going on, job well done, because you're now ready to explore new experiences and worlds. You realize objectives and goals before you set out to achieve them. You strive and push forward through tough times. Look at you about to make me cry, bitch. Whoever you are. I'm so fucking proud of y'all, man. Or should I say us? Okay, so let's put this one back. Last storyline. We started off in the Seven of Pentacles energy that came reversed, okay? So someone's foundation, their wealth, their prosperity, their abundance, right? Pentacles here. This is talking about unfinished work, procrastination, low effort. Somebody was experiencing setbacks, right? Because of whatever direction they chose, they were impatient, so they lacked those rewards in the beginning, right? And then in the middle of that, they realized that, hold on, my energy is scattered, but they were aware when to stop investing their time, money, and energy. And we all go through that stage, don't we? So the Eight of Cups came out here reversed. So that's talking about somebody wanted to return back to an unhealthy relationship here, okay? And they refused to move when it was needed. So for some and for many within this storyline, unfortunately, the sun came reversed. Okay, so because of that fear of change and that hesitation to leave and then returning to that unhealthy relationship, unfortunately, whoever they are, there is a cause of blocked joy, temporary depression, lack of success, difficulty in achieving their goals, and there's a temporary dimming of their inner light. They have control over this. So let's see how this is going to end out here, okay? God damn, I got bit up, niggas. All right, this is going to be 12 portal, and then we're going to get the 13th and final message coming out. I never have that many people watching. Let me explain something to you. If you're still here right now, I don't know if it's just because of the algorithm or I don't know what it is. I used to have few people come in and out, but now it seems like it's back to me, divine and spirit, and whichever one of you guys come on in here and want to chime on in. But keep in mind the frequency. We ain't worried about the views that we see on here, beloved. I ain't worried about all that. You dig what I'm saying? I'm connected with the mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings. Here we on a different frequency. So I really don't pay attention to how many people are actually watching that they show us are watching. You dig what I'm saying? I know who in here, beloved, and I can see what's changing out here in their worlds and within the frequency. So I don't worry about that. Even if y'all think I'm on here talking to myself, these messages gonna come out, baby. But yeah, I appreciate you peeping at that. It's only a little bit of folk up in here. That's all right. If y'all still here, I shade of us relearning and we growing, ain't we? Yeah, let's keep it moving. So 12th portal, okay? Temporary depression for them, a lack of success, and difficulty in achieving their goals. All right, let's see what's going to end up here. Seven of Swords came reversed. Somebody confessing. And somebody else getting caught. So listen here, that's good because it started off with unfinished work, low effort. Their energy was scattered. They were aware to stop investing their time, money, and energy. Right? Somebody confessed because of the deception. It was discovered. Somebody's admitting to the wrongdoing, and they're taking a more honest approach. They have changed their tactics. Look at that. 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 All right, now let's get the 13th and final message on out here at 25:06 on that time. Three of Swords is coming on out here reverse. So let's see what this is talking about. So this is talking about somebody's beginning to heal from heartbreak, right? And there's a few that is recovering. There's a few that are moving on and forgiving. There's a few that's learning to forgive. And there are a lot who are releasing grief, especially from third parties, gang stalking, all that type of targeted individual tactics, all the spiritual warfare here, okay? Three of Swords is coming out here reverse. So a lot of folks chose a direction. They were like fucking flying monkeys out here, right? And they got their wings clipped the fuck off here, okay? And what's happening is a lot of them is starting to take that more honest approach because they know they're going to get caught or they've already got fucked up by the shadows and the spirits out here, right? So within this spirit war, this one right here, everyone, confirmation, everyone must face their fucking shadows. Can't nobody hide from a shadow behind a God, behind a Jesus, behind a Krishna, behind a Buddha, behind a Allah, behind Muhammad, behind none of them. You understand me? You can't hide behind none of them, beloved. You can't hide behind Osiris. You can't hide behind Isis. You can't hide behind Oshun. You can't hide behind none of them. Ha! You got to face your own shadows, whomever you are. And that's what is being pushed into. I love it, and I love you. So let me go ahead and read over these comments here. I don't want to keep y'all here too long. But let's go ahead and read over these comments here. If you're still in the energy, you can go ahead and comment below if y'all would like to see the Oracle deck, see some messages from the Oracle deck, or if you want to see some more messages. If not, we're going to go ahead and read the comments, pray, and we're going to get up on out of here. I give y'all about 30 seconds to decide. Tell you what, let me split the Oracle deck in half. And let me see if it's something that you might see a message within it. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're here with the Divine Collective here. And I just want to see if they want any Oracle messages. If not, I already know what it is with you, spirits, and all the energies here. And I don't think I want to waste any more of their time here. So let's see. Any comments here? Nope. So let's see if we got a message, a final message from the Oracle deck here. Thank you so much, Divine and Spirit. Ashe. One message from the Oracle deck, unless y'all comment below. All right, what we got? So something about Virginia driver's license or someone's driver's license, okay? Something about it could, if you in Virginia, something about the driver's license here. Your driver's license, a driver's license here. A driver's license could be involved. Somebody may have tried to fraudulently do something with your driver's license here, but something about confirmation. Somebody may have done something with the DMV here. Virginia driver's license came out here. But anyway, let's read over these comments. Because I like for folks to be engaged here. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, when I come up on here and folks ain't engaged, it do make me feel like I'm talking to myself, but I ain't. And even if I am, I'm cool with that shit too. But yeah, I just like more engagement. You dig what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and read over these comments. And then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pray. Much peace, light, and love to y'all now. Let's see. I got Adrian Velasco-IM8CX that said hi. What up, Adrian? How you doing, beloved? I got Dominic T3J4D that said the following. Dominic said hi 3 times, then said, hey, I'm just trying to tell you that you don't have that much people watching, but I'm watching, and that's fun. And then Dominic also said, hi. Dominic, if you're still in the energy, what's up, beloved? Again, I'm going to repeat it. They always I don't even want to say if it's them at this point. Maybe my shit ain't pushing out on the algorithm like it should be. That's a fucking lie, because I see the change that's happening in their world. So again, I don't care what numbers it shows on here, beloved. They always mess with the numbers. It goes up and it goes down like their emotions. But I know I got a few of them that make sure they bring their ass here and watch me every time I pop up on this motherfucker. Whether they hating, whether they love me, whether they support me, I got a few of y'all that make sure y'all show y'all ass up every time. Every time, every time. So whatever the numbers say, and that's a message for you all too. Don't worry about the competition out there, and don't worry about if your plan is working or not, right? You know it's working, especially when algorithms try to give you a hard time. You dig what I'm saying? That's how you know you making it in their worlds. When their algorithms won't even let you post certain things, or their algorithms will stop you from getting views. Their algorithms, or the people that control their platforms, is actually gatekeeping here, okay? It's a form of harassment, and fortunately, all these algorithms are under investigation as well. All of these platforms, they know it. They know it. So until next time, let us pray now. I almost forgot we got to pray. Take a deep breath in, y'all. Hold it. Release that shit. Now let us pray, y'all. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, it's all protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to us, and then it's sent back to its source, because we are already sovereign and beloved. We are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that I may have agreed to while I was being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut, they are already burned, and they are already ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. This is for the divine collective only. Only for the divine consciousness, the divine collective. I know that I am sovereign. Now, for the divine collective, I know that you are sovereign. Now, this is for the divine collective only. So all y'all flying monkeys and shit, y'all get on. Witches and warlocks and magicians and all y'all move on. Because divine collective, I know that the things that they are most afraid of, and why they keep coming up on our platforms and in our lives trying to stop us, but we just keep alchemizing that shit. I know that the things that they are most afraid of is that together in consciousness, we are sovereign. Now look at the lion and let's say it. It is done because we've already won. Say it again. It is done because we've already won. Say it one more time. It is done because we've already won. And the lion says so, and so it is. All right, y'all. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness because of dark matter. And if ain't nobody told y'all today, what's that? If ain't nobody told y'all today, y'all know that I'ma tell you each and every day, and you should already feel it in the frequency. And I'm kind of pissed off if ain't nobody told you these 3 words today, because you should have said it to your damn self the moment you opened your eyes and you rose. But I'ma say it. I love you. 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 That's 9 times, goddammit. That mean I meant it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace. They fall down. They don't get up.